Hi, everybody. In this screencast, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a new report that shows who's registering for a particular event. To do that, we are going to go to the navigation menu and you'll go to the reports. And we want to create a whole new report. A lot of the reports that you see that are listed here are existing reports, but let's start from the beginning. So I'm going to go to reports, all reports, just so you can see what's in the database and the possibilities. And again, these are the existing reports. I'm going to go to new report because I actually want to go and see the templates. So what are all the base templates that are available to me? Now, there's all sorts of templates for contacts, activities, contributions, but in this case, we want an event report, right? Because I want to find out who is registering for my event and take a look at report. So in this case, since I'm looking for particular who is actually signing up, I'm going to select the event participant report that's list. It's called the list. So I'm going to click on that. And basically the reports are set up in similar ways. You have a columns tab and several other tabs. The columns tab is the information that you want to see displayed on the report. So in this case, it's already going to show you the participant name because we're asking for a list. And it may have other things already checked off. For me, okay, fine. Maybe I want the phone number. Maybe I want to call them, have that ready. Maybe I want the email as well. I'm going to be looking up the specific event, so I probably don't need to display the event. It's sort of duplicative. I may want to see the status though, like are they registered? Have they called in and canceled? I may want to see all the different status. I'm not going to worry about role. I'm going to assume they're all attendee. Again, because I'm looking at a particular event, I'll already know what campaign you're on. So I'm just going to remove the fields that I don't want, include the ones I want to see. And again, you have options. You can even see your other fields. Like I could open, maybe you have some other fields that you want to see. Maybe there's some pronoun fields that you know, and you just check it. You would just check the box. I'm just going to close that and just keep it simple for here. Again, I have the email, phone, status, and the name. Then the next thing I'm going to do is you can take a look at how you want to sort the information. Again, since this is a list, I'm going to keep it alphabetical by name, right? You can sort them in all different ways. The display options, this really is, for this one, it just doesn't really do much. It just puts a black column in the beginning and the end. You don't have to do much here for this report. It's a very simple report list. The filters is what matters, right? So for this case, I want to be able to see the participant for a particular event. And the event I want is the event I just created. And I'm going to go down and look for the event. Here's the event field. And I want to only look for the participants in this particular event called the Climate Change Organizing Workshop. Folks have been signing up for it. The other thing, notice there's a participant status, and you can decide if you want to limit it to only looking at registered or whatever else, maybe somebody's canceled. I'm going to, since on my report I'm displaying the status, I'm going to just leave this open. Don't put anything in there so I can just see all the different status. I can see everything. And then I'm going to just leave it like that because that is the exact event. And I'm just going to go ahead. You can see there's lots of different things you can search for, you can limit to. Again, you could search for events of different types over a period of time. But I'm going to go and just click on View Results. This is just to see the results. It just takes a moment. And notice here it will say what the criteria was. And notice here I have 51 folks and they're all listed, and this is what the report would look like, right? And notice like when you're on this screen, you can actually click on the actual person. The participant's record, you can click on it. It's clickable. We are still looking at a template. We have not actually created the report. We just created to see what would happen. Like we just want to see what would be the results of our filter. To actually create the report, we need to do more. So underneath here, there's an actions. And notice here, now you can create the report. Notice you have options here. You don't even have to create the report. You can just print what's there. You can export the information. But we're going to just create the report. create a new report. And this one, I'm going to call it my climate change organizing workshop registrants, right? So you may put a year on it so you know which it was, but I just particularly just leaving it simple. And I'm just going to click on continue. And now we've just created the actual report, right? So the report is created. You can see the results here. If you want to find your report again, we created it is an event report. So you can just go to reports, event reports. You can still click all reports, but the event reports goes right there and you can see there is my report. You can just click on it or click on the results. You can just click on one of these here and you can go ahead. If you click on the results, it automatically runs the report. Okay. And that's how you, very simply, how you create your report, an event report of your registrants.